Alright, Matthew here. I am just right in the middle of Mokko's slow farm. You can see all the plantains and bananas and cocoa plants all behind me. And yes, this video is all about how we got the show going in the first place and how I ended up meeting Mokko. So growing up, I was really into dub and reggae and hip hop music, and I just got really interested about all the singers and people that were being sampled in the tracks. So after finishing college for broadcasting school, I thought, maybe if I did a show, like a cool travel show involving Rastas, that could be something unique. So after looking into it, I really enjoyed the idea of Ital food, eating pure and natural, and at the time I thought it was maybe strictly vegetarian. So hey, here's a great unique cooking idea that hasn't been done before. Let's try it out. Now when I got to Jamaica, I had a bit of a realization that Ital is kind of a different thing than I thought. I thought it was this sort of strict diet that had very set rules. But from my experience and meeting Rastas here, there's a lot of personal choices involved in what is Ital and what isn't, and sometimes some contradictory stuff. So rather than call it a pure Ital cooking show, which was the original idea, we call it Ital, Jamaican, Caribbean, and I guess Mokko style cooking, because it's a totally unique thing the way that he does it.
Come on. I want to be sure the chicken soup or we prepare chicken soup wicked, you know? Yeah.
Idea.
We doing ramp with cooking, you know, man.
So I started looking online to see if anyone had ever done this, and I found some stuff, some Caribbean cooking, some guys with dreads cooking in a nice kitchen, but I really wanted to do something super authentic, Rasta style, Ital cooking. So after looking online and not finding anything, I finally found this website called Worlds Together Travel Network, which is actually run by the Bernies, which are friends of Mokko's. And there was a couple cultural travel opportunities you could do. You could stay with a family in India, stay with an indigenous family in Peru, and hey, you can stay on the yard of a roots Rasta in Jamaica. So there was a little video of him cutting up a calabash bowl or putting something in a pot, I don't even remember, but it had his phone number, and I thought, bam, that is it, this is the guy. So I called him up, I asked him if he wanted to do a cooking show, and he just said, yeah, man. That was pretty much the extent of the conversation. I bought 2 cheap tickets to Jamaica for my friend Eric and I in August of 2010. We used an old tape camera that I had, and I put a bunch of shit on my credit card from Future Shop, which I promptly returned when I got home. So thank you, Future Shop, for helping us get going, and sorry that you're out of business.
Thank you, Future Shop and Best Buy.
So we had an amazing time shooting for 1 week. I got home and it took me another year to even go through the footage because there was so much of it, and it was a mess on tapes everywhere, and at the time I didn't even have a laptop to transfer to, and it was just kind of a disaster. So I think the next summer I started trying to experiment a little bit on YouTube and just put it out there and see what happens. The end goal was to make a TV show that we could sell and actually get some financing for and produce a real show. It wasn't intended to be so indie style with 1 or 2 people shooting it and on minimal gear. So after it was on YouTube for a while, I started pitching it everywhere I could. I've had meetings at Food Network, at Omni. I even flew down to Santa Monica for a digital media conference and was pitching it all over everywhere, and all the responses I got back were, wow, this is really great, but no. We kept pushing stuff on YouTube and still no one was watching us. There was no real response, just a handful of core people that helped keep us going. But the main thing that kept me going was Mokko was getting some business because of the show on YouTube. He had his Riverside Cool Cabins business where he guides people and hosts people on the yard in Jamaica. So I thought at the very least, this is a fun thing to do for me. I enjoy it. I like hanging out with Mokko in Jamaica. We have a great time. We're always laughing and joking. I get to eat amazing food, and it's helping him out with his business. So you know, I don't care if no one's watching. I'm gonna keep doing this anyway, and maybe eventually it will catch on. You know what, fair enough. It's not mainstream, I get it, but that's why I love YouTube so much, because we can do whatever we want. I can finance it myself, indie style. I don't need corporate money. I don't need anyone telling us what to do, and Mokko and I can just experiment and do whatever we want. I've been back to Jamaica a bunch of times since then. I've had a few people help me out, so big up Mighty Mike and big up Second Mashup. And I've been on my own before, and on this most recent trip, my friend Nico came, so big up Nico. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on doing our thing. So huge thanks for watching. It's been amazing, the growth this year. I mean, we only hit 10,000 subscribers in the fall of 2016, so it's pretty awesome to be where we're at right now. And please keep coming back, keep subscribing, and keep sharing. So mad respect, bless up, and we're gonna have a lot more content to come. Thank you.